Welcome to episode 2 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Distant Worlds 2, finally. The release version, anyway. I've just got the game on pause because when I just came back into it, the first thing it wants to do is we've actually now made a bit more money again, so it's now wanting to make 5 construction ships and 2 fuel tankers. This is important that we allow these things to be built. So I'm going to build those ships. It's going to chew up all of our money. I'll just unpause. And we're still wanting to build up the frigate design that we made in the last episode because we need them to take on the pirates. We'll just let the game run forward. I find the game quite comfortable, usually at this speed. Sometimes I'll reduce it down a little bit. Sometimes I'll go up one, but it's designed to be played like this just so that you actually sort of watch the simulation occur. Because it really is a story more than a strategy game. It's not a game where you should be looking to rush things or to try to get advantages. Now we do have a few planets here with little white dots around it, which means that they're suitable for colonization. If we have a quick look at the colonies, if we have a look at this one here, yeah, they're not really good enough for us. So they're not really good. They're not really up there. Okay, we're starting to now get the frigates designed. Great, this is good stuff. When we get more money, we'll then just inject that into getting another 4 frigates, and then I think we'll have enough. A scientist in there. We managed to queue up 8 initially, and then we'll take out this one first, I think, and then the other one is pirate bases. There's nothing redeeming about the pirates in the game anymore. This is like the pirates from Distant Worlds 1, not Distant Worlds Universe. If you can remember way back when Distant Worlds 1 came out, the pirates were painful, where basically all they did was raid, and that's what they do in this version of the game. Now we've got the long range scanners off. We'll just turn that one off because we don't have any long range scanners yet, so we won't see anything. So we still have to go and just scout what we can around the place. We're looking to, oh, there we go, that's great. Now, we've just found ourselves a resort base. So, we're not going to find it there. Where is that? Resort bases, resort locations. Yeah, we've got a few of them in here. We need money. I'll wait until I've got my, actually, I probably should get these first, to be honest. Like these are, well, that one's right there anyway. Now I better get the pirate killers done before we do anything else. Now the pirates will appear and probably upset what we're doing with our constructors. I think once we start to sort of construct, we should then find that these guys will sort of become a bit more prevalent. Just missed that one. Just missed that one. Just go to F. This is our fleet. We're halfway now built. We'll just go Control 1. I don't think these are strong enough to take on a pirate base just yet. These frigates that we're building. I think I need 4 more. Let's queue them up now. Oops, not that one. This one in here, iron frigates. Only get 1 more at this stage. So just get those across. We've got fuel tankers being built as well. Okay, well, now what do we know about the resources? We've got 2 luxury resources that are critical. Everything else is looking okay. So we've actually got sources. Actually, we don't have any actual mining locations for steel. We're going to need to do that. Steel is going to slow us right down at some point. If we go to new mining locations, and I think we'll target steel. So we'll just get a few of them. We'll just build a few of them with steel in mind. 30. Yeah, there's a lot of 30s. I want them around my home system. I'll grab that one. Yeah, these are all at different asteroids. Is there anything beyond 30? That's not bad. I'll go out there at 225. This is the mining rate, just how quickly that they'll do. But if they're close to home, so I'll queue one up there as well. So 2 more frigates have now been built. Iron frigates, get 1 more. And add that one to the list as well. Okay, we're finding some sort of creature out through this side. Probably be some sort of Gravelex or something. We don't know what that actually is. It's wandering in towards this planet. Once we get our fleet, like we do need a big fleet of ships. That's really what we have to then go and do. So we need I'll probably get away with the 10 ships that we have. So I don't think we'll get any more of those. We can now start to get the resort bases. Yeah, it's too far away, the other 2. Let's just go and get the other one built in there. New construction ship completed. That's going to be good. Now we're going to leave the home world undefeated. Actually, undefeated. What I should do is undefeated. I should point out we're going to just go and get a few more troops. Just get them up to 5, just in case pirates come raiding. We're just going to have to sort of do that. The frigates are the only ones with the assault pods on, so we can't take over these. But eventually we're going to be able to take over pirate ships as such. So still building these. Got 2 more to come after that. The strength on paper is very, very strong. But in reality it won't be that. 2 more and then we can go hunting. So they're all sitting there ready to go. I love this game. It's just such a good game. It's got so much in it. It's brilliant. I wish we had another potential colony nearby. That would have been awesome, but we don't at this stage. Discovery. Ah, good. We want these as well. We want to go and get the research locations, so definitely go and queue that up. The more research locations we can get early, the better off we're going to be with getting this research down from 34 years to maybe 10 years or something like that, fairly quickly. It'll be very, very important to us. Okay, we're just waiting on these last 2 to come. My dog's just barking. I'll just see if anyone's here. Alright, back again. No, it's just my wife just arrived home, so that's all good. Okay, so we just now wait for these to be built. Now they're probably the construction queue. They're probably not in the list here, I would guess. Yeah, we've got construction ships coming up in front of it, fuel tankers in front of that, and then the frigates way back over here. So I've got a little bit of time to wait. I wonder if we take the 8 that we have. No, look, I'll wait for it. We will wait. Let's see what they have. At least we've got like Hexadorum and stuff like this. There's a few resources here that we do need. So that's all looking good. I'll speed up time just a little bit. I don't like doing it, but here we go. Actually, I'll bring it back again. So we've now come across the pirates. So Fire Rock Cartel encountered. We've encountered a new pirate faction in the Arcana system, the Fire Rock Cartel. This pirate faction is predominantly composed of Actarians. The Actarians are naturally slightly hostile towards us. Mission communications have been extremely successful. Doesn't matter. We don't want to do anything at all with them. These will drain our money like nothing else. So I'm just going to dismiss them. And reject the deal. So goodbye. We're not going to. We're going to be destroying them at the first instance. So they're the Fire Rock Cartel down that way. They're reasonably strong, but if they come into our home system, they will be smashed. decline that. So they're trying to push their weight around over here. So they're going to come in and raid. Now I'm going to let them do this for a little while. Yep, there we go. New construction ships. And once 2 troops transports built, we've got no need for it, so I'm going to go decline. We just don't have a reason for doing that. It's not as if we're trying to shuffle troops between different planets or anything like this. Now they will start to raid that. They will take money. So be it at this stage. We'll just let that one sort of let that one roll. Yep, we'll keep on assigning these missions. So the pirates will just do their thing, and they will raid the base, but they did fail to obtain any loot that time. We will come after them, but just not yet. We want to go after their bases if we can take their bases out. If we're not strong enough to take their bases out, then and their base, this base in here in particular, is particularly weak, so we can test our design out on those. We just need these next 2 frigates built. They're in the queue. Now we'll be leaving our home world unprotected when we do leave to do this. But getting on top of these early will be nice. It'll just give us a nice clean run in our local system, in our local area. So we're getting a refueler here. They'll tend to focus on the fueling systems. Yeah, fuel tanker has now been created. I think we've got one more fuel tanker and then we'll start to build these last 2. Now the fuel tankers, you don't really control what they do as long as they're on auto. If they're on manual, they just sit where they are. So you just got to make sure that the fuel tankers are on automatic. If we have a bit of a look at these. Yep, so we've got 2 on automatic, one just being built now. So fully automate is fine. I think that's all they can be, is just manual or automated. So they're just going to do their own thing and pick up fuel from here and then sort of go and fuel other ships up. Quite useful ships actually, but you don't need to control them. Now the frigates. This one here is hasn't started construction yet. That one hasn't started construction yet either. Now they should start. Here we go. Courageous Justice is coming up at 27% with the hull, and the construction is like at 12%. There we go. Hidden pirates have now been encountered. Dismiss. No, we're not going to be paying anyone any protection whatsoever. So that's a DasTeekan group of pirates. It's not this group. Or is it? Oh no, it is them. Okay, hidden pirates. So they're both targeting that system. Don't have any spies yet. Main system map. 3,300 credits. Yeah, I think we'll decline that. I won't worry about that one. We won't deal with the pirates. We'll destroy them. And we're going to start off by going after those DasTeekan pirates. So we're getting done with this one. We almost got this one constructed, and then we still have to just... And this one's at 31% now. And then we'll be able to head off and start to sort of secure this area. 2 messages to arrive. Now we're finding more and more items at different locations. Here's 1 frigate. Build ships, 2 troop transports. We'll decline that one. We don't need that. This one is getting close. 73%. 77%. And this will be strong enough to take out the pirate base, I think. And when we take them out, there's a good chance that they'll actually join us, the pirate ships anyway, so that will be a good start for us. Nearly there. 90%. And what we'll see is we'll see a yellow line. That's now the fuel range that we actually have. So that's now been constructed. And let's just send these in on an attack against this particular pirate base. So attack the Geminiri hideout of the actually what is that one? That's of the hidden pirates, whatever they were called. Yep, get more fuel. Decline that. Now what we'll find is, because of the iron cannon, it's going to be a little bit slow at the start when we go in these attacks, but once we can get past that shielding, we're going to find that we're going to really quickly reduce this particular base down very, very quickly. It'll be quite nice with that iron bomb that we have. It's a long trip out. I'll just speed it up. Just keep on building these things up. A polymer, that's good. This is becoming quite an important little system over here, but particularly with the steel that we can get from that location. Yeah, we should be able to bounce in, do what we have to do, come back, and we'll still have enough fuel to get back home. We haven't explored out past our borders yet. Don't have anything for the ambassador to do just at this point in time. Here we go, we've actually discovered a high sanctuary, ancient ruins from a lost civilization in the sulfur volcanic moon Etlik in the Geminiri system. Our sensors indicate that the ruins sit on a stone ledge overlooking a fiery lake of sulfur. Should we investigate? Yeah, so we've got a ship in there. Let's just have a quick look at this one. So we've got our explorer ship that's just come back in to have a bit of a look at this one. The base we're attacking is back over here. So let's go and have a look and see what we find. Pirate ambush. Okay, so as your survey team enters the ruins of the High Sanctuary, they trigger a powerful galactic beacon. This beacon signals to a nearby pirate faction. They send a band of raiding ships to your location. Prepare to repel enemy fire. These ruins provide the following empire-wide bonuses, so plus 4% mining rate. These ruins provide the following colony bonuses. So there's, if we could settle here, which we can't because it's a volcanic moon, like it's a sulphurous volcanic moon. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can get we can acquire research bonuses by building a research station here. Once these pirates are dealt with, and these are now pirates of the same group. These are just escorts, pretty weak by the looks of things. Here's one there as well. Oh, that's strong. That is a big frigate. Okay, well, hopefully we can get past this attack without this thing joining in the fight. It probably will join the fight. We'll dismiss that one. They're going to come after this guy. We'll just keep on going. We're pretty close now to the actual fight itself. Now, if this thing is around, we might try to take that one over. It's under attack. No items. Yep, that's okay. Let's just go back to normal speed again. So there we go, we're escaping. Took a little bit of damage, but not much. This will be interesting to see how we go with this. I might even turn this down to 50% once we get into this. So here comes our, what have we got, 10 I think. Yeah, they're rated at base. They've got some credits from us. Just missed that. Now they've got the various frigates and things that one that they just had is actually in there. It's trying to get fuel from this hideout. So we're coming in. We're now within the range of the hideout. So the hideout has got it's only still building. It's only got 4 interceptors and 1 bomber. And now what we're going to find is, I'll just quickly go through and talk a little bit about what's going on. If I go down and press the G key, we can sort of see it from different angles. It might be easier from this sort of angle. We're finding these are missiles that they've fired at us. So we have to use our point defense cannons to try to sort of knock those things out. Now we've got, this has got, what sort of weaponry has it got? The Lance missiles. So these are the Lance missiles that are coming through. Now they will hit us, I think. I don't think we're going to be able to intercept them all that well. They've hit us a few times, yeah. So this thing here is going to take some damage before we get close enough. But we are now firing at other things. Now it will take a fair bit of time for those Lance missiles to fire again. Their volley fire rate is, it just says 1 second there. Oh, sorry, it's got the fire rate is 32 seconds between volleys. So it's it has to wait 32 seconds, which does allow us to creep on in. Now I'll let that one take one more volley of those. Still not within range of our ships just yet. There we go. They've now brought this one in. This is the just an escort. Now we're going to start to fire at it with everything we've got. So you'll see that we're firing missiles out the back, which will then seek. These are the concussion missiles, and this is the ion bomb. Actually, we're firing at this one rather than the others. So we hit that one with an ion bomb, with lots of ion bombs, and so this one here is starting to sort of bring the weapons down because of the ion cannons. But while it's got shielding up, it's not going to be as effective as it could be. I think we better take these guys out first. These escorts. We've got the frigate over here. Let's just go and take just get the first fleet, and we'll go after the frigate to start with. And I'll go with a capture command. That way we'll leave this alone just for a little while. So we're hitting this with the iron cannon. Hitting that one with the iron cannon as well. Now this one here has now dropped, where we've got a lot, like we've actually now got troops on board, not very many. So we'll just keep on sort of focusing on that, and in the meantime we'll just try to wipe out as many of their ships or other things that they've actually got in there as possible. But let's now turn the attack onto this one here. So just go back and press number 1. I'm just doing a long right click, by the way, to then get the context menu up, and we'll attack that one directly. This one's still got our units on board. Now it's dropped them again. Okay, so we're attacking this guy. This one's now disabled. The iron cannons are fantastic. It's sort of like, you know, they really do a good job of different things. We'll go back to this one here, which is still currently disabled, like quite dramatically. Hyperdrive is offline. Go back to our first again and just context click and go back to capture. Takes about 20 seconds for us to get our guys back on board again. We've got a few other ships coming back in this way. No one else is on board just yet. What are you doing over there? It should be coming back this other way. These little escorts and things. I want this frigate. I want this frigate in my fleet. That's been disabled as well. This is what we excel at, is disabling things. There's the iron cannons. So these iron bombs don't destroy, they basically just weaken things. Got more coming. Be careful of some of these. This thing's back on board again. Let's just make sure that we are trying to capture this thing. Well, that's the order that we've got. Let's go and attack it again. Yeah, hyperdrive offline. We do have our units on board there. Let's just weaken it a lot. Okay, we've discovered an ancient mining complex in the rocky desert planet Pleiados 6 in the Pleiados system. Investigate. Buried treasure. So what do we get? Okay, so what we can do through here is we can so this is just a bit of this is one of our storylines, I think, where we have where it's basically sort of saying, what do we want to do? It's possible to re-examine the fragmentary ship remains, or perhaps we might put this ancient mining equipment to use. Owing to the poor condition of these artifacts, our engineers say we lack the time and resources to conserve both before they deteriorate further. So we can either go into, I think I might go into ships, actually, even though we're very good at mining. We'll go and research ships. So, research results. Our engineers have diligently collected various ancient ship fragments found scattered across the world. It's clear that they are from a variety of ship types, including exploration, transport and military vessels. Many of these are of alien origin, but clearly repurposed by and for Teekans. While it has not been possible to rebuild any of the ships, which are too far damaged, we have learned a fair amount about their propulsion systems, which we can apply to our own research. Actually, that was a big waste, because we've already gone past that one. We're already beyond early warp. This is part of the story events, like considering that you're starting at pre-warp. So yeah, anyway, that was a problem for us. Now, back to the fight. This thing is now disabled again. We are damaging it now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to and do another capture run through here. I'm a bit concerned. We're leaving this alone, and it is damaging our ships. I do want to capture this. Look, what I might do is I might ignore that now, and let's go after this one and attack the hideout. So we'll just leave all them behind. These ships are all disabled, as is our ship. You got too close to the iron bombs. Just we need to get in close with this one. So we're a bit fragmented now with these big old frigates that we've got. We've got even more ships coming out now. close enough to do anything just yet. There we go, blew up one of the pirate ships. This thing's finally getting itself into gear. This thing's trying to limp off, it just is struggling a lot. We've got these that we have to contend with. So we've got 3 more ships. This is a bit more of a fight than I thought it would be, to be honest. It's just been disabled. You can go to the missiles. This will then start to bring the shielding down. Okay, the shielding is now down, and we can now start to disable things. Just get the attacks up. Yeah, we're struggling with these guys. And hyperdrive is offline. And the ion cannon, now that we've got the shielding down, we'll just keep on disabling systems so until we can sort of slowly bring things down. These are trying to limp their way back out. Let's focus on this. That one's also trying to limp out of here. That one's in a good position. We're starting to now get into the core of this. So we're using the concussion missiles now to just do more damage, and we're disabling as much as we possibly can. So they don't have very much weaponry left. Now I have gone over time, but let's just wait until we get the results of this particular fight. We've got more pirate ships keeping on coming back in, but we are focused very heavily on the other ships. We've got to be careful we don't get too close. Bring this thing down. Okay, we're getting through the hull now. And then we'll have this thing destroyed once the hull comes down to nothing. In the meantime, we're just trying to disable the pirate ships that are floating around the place. A new admiral that has appeared. Allow that to go on. Down to 80%. We've only got one weapon left on the base. This thing's still actually okay. Like it's, it hasn't been taken over. It's just sitting where it is. Yeah, so we've got a number of fights going on at this stage. We're down to 60%. This will take a bit of time because we're not very strong. But you can see there the disabling that we actually have. It plays very differently to other factions with the way it sort of does work. But we're now almost completely disabled their base, and their other ships as well are struggling. They just can't do anything because of the iron cannons. We're hitting ourselves with the iron cannons though as well. How are we going? We've still got all 10? Yeah, we do. So we've still got all 10 ships, which is fantastic. New general has joined us as well. This one's down to 33% of the hull. So you've got hull, then armour, then shielding. So, and this thing, when we hover over this one, it's only got 2 normal slots at this stage. It's got, most of them have been destroyed or disabled. Here we go. So we're now down to the last few little points, and then once this goes, most of these ships should come across to us, I hope. Taking some damage there. Here we go. The last little bit. So the iron bombs don't do any actual damage. So these guys have been destroyed. So we've completely destroyed the hidden pirates. And foreign ships join us. Now we've got only one of them decided to join us. So we'll have a bit of a look at. It's this one. This little escort over here has decided to come on board to our side of things, but the others have now joined another pirate faction, the Fire Rock Cartel. The Fire Rock Cartel. Now I particularly want to grab hold of the frigates. The escorts I don't really worry about. Where's the other frigates? Frigate, escort, escort. So there's 2 escorts and a frigate. Just going back to our ships again. And we'll just give them the order to capture this one. We want this one disabled. Come on guys, disable it quick. We're impacting our own ship. It's trying to jump away as well. We're not very good, are we? Is this one disabled? No, that one's jumping away as well. Okay, well, now the guys are, some of these are quite badly injured, so the hyperdrive is offline for this one. It's been destroyed. That one is jumping. Where are they jumping to? Moving to the Assured Nightfall. Just get them back to Galactic North. Well, the Iron Frigate is back there, so a few of them have tried to escape. I think what we'll have to do is move them back home again now. So I'll just tell the fleet to move back home, and then we'll have to get some repair ships out to look after these. I'm assuming. So we'll just send these. In fact, if I just do this one, repair and refuel at the Pleiados 5 spaceport. Okay, well guys, we're going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.